I don't know if you guys can see me. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed so hard. Oh, in a commercial now. Be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. Okay. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed so hard that I lost my internet connection. Like the power went down the whole house. Like the light flickered and then the internet went out. Let me close the door. Okay, so Warrior did it. It's always Warrior's fault. She went and bit the power lines. That's what she did. With her superhero strength teeth. Oh my god, my hat looks really funny on the side. I don't think I'm clipping it right, guys. Okay. So I was saying is that, like, you guys pay no mind to the naysayers. You build new connections with people and socialize, and once you do that, you're gonna form separate islands, and people who are willing to work with you, they operate at a different and higher caliber, and they think differently than those of the ones who fall for and believe in the rumors that are spread about you. Okay, so if it's not about career, it's even just about social life and friendship, you're just gonna have to step out of your comfort zone, and don't be limited to your surrounding connections, and don't be limited by the words that people say to you in your everyday life and making you think that you're less than. Hi Last Pupper, how are you? Last Pupper's on YouTube. YouTubes. Yeah, so Spirit asks for you to step out of your comfort zone and make new connections with other people who will give you the time of day, and those are the people that will never think less of you, and they'll never fall for petty opinions of other people without waiting to form their own first about you. You want strong-minded people in your life, those who have a sense of individuality. Okay, so that's the reading for pile number 4. We're gonna move on to the last pile. Yeah, Senpai is back. You guys are back too. Okay. So pile number 5. So those of you guys who chose opal and rose quartz. That one ran away. You are late. Yeah. Stream Elements is late. Ah! My hat's flying off my hair. It's too slippery. Hold on. Alright. Got it fixed. That's how I does it better. Okay. Alright, pile number 5. First card, 5 of Swords. Second card, 4 of Fire. Third card, Ophiuchus and Serpents, the relationship between knowledge and ethics. Oh, it's the King of Fire. Well, there's a lot of fire here. Fourth card, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Fifth card, meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. Okay. channel these messages now. Move the mic closer to my mouth so I can talk to you guys. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you guys, for pile number 5, have gotten to a situation where you guys are trying to find balance between morals and ethics, like your morals and your ethical values. Hi, CNL. Oh well, damn, you're on YouTube too. Yeah, girl, I'm spreading all over the world like jam. Lots of purple in the glitch this time. Is there? Ooh, we're raising a vibration, Cassie. All right. So, for those of you who chose pile number 5, you guys are dealing with some moral, ethical situations here, like let go of control issues. So this could be about, like, maybe you guys are in a relationship and you guys are trying to figure out like the perfect balance for like what is good to like not be concerned about and what is good and okay and healthy to be concerned about. Maybe some of you guys are parents and you guys are thinking like, is this okay, like, for my child to like experience? Am I being too protective? What is a good balance for them to like be able to be exposed to the happy Halloween, by the way, Ja, I forgot. Happy Halloween. What did I say? Okay. So some of you guys are trying to figure out like what's the right balance for how to raise your child going forward and let them slowly ease them into like the real world and like into the world where like there's a lot more cynicism and like darker humor, and like let them slowly grow into and form their own opinions about the world, right? But at the same time, you don't want them to be so easily or so greatly influenced too soon before they can form their opinion. I think that's maybe me talking about how I would raise my children, but I never thought how I would go about these topics too. So it's kind of good that we're talking about the subject. So I think the most important thing is we know eventually when kids grow up, they become adults like us, and just like us, they are also exposed to a lot of ugly truths in the world, right? Just as much as there are beautiful truths. But I think probably the most important thing is to make sure that we hold space for them to develop their own truths before having the world's truth pushed onto them, if that makes sense. I feel like this also goes into you guys trying to figure out what your own truth is too, like regarding to how you feel about relationships and how you would want to go forward conducting yourselves, and like what you would expect from your partner. And there's a lot of rainbow glitches this time. Yeah, I gurgled. Cassie, you caught my stomach. Ooh. It's okay, I'll get food after the stream, okay? Don't worry. But thank you if you were concerned. Let me drink some water. I'm hungry. I was making sure it was a demon or something. My stomach is a demon though. Okay. I feel like, see, look, relationship between knowledge and ethics, and then this is 5 of Cups. I feel like for those of you that are, it's pertaining to career and business. There's a lot of purples and rainbows now. For those of you who are talking about career, I'm gonna wait till the cards stop derping. you guys are definitely trying to figure out how you would go about approaching and handling circumstances in your work environment in a way where you could stand up for yourself without offending other people. Maybe if it's for those of you who goes to school, it's a way how you can conduct yourself where you're respectful to your classmates, but also setting boundaries on how they can talk to you. What would you have done if it was a demon? Have a party? Oh my god. I did have something low vibrational do that, and it was a very frightening experience. I would think it's probably just as bad as having like a serial killer or a sociopath in my room. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. So what would I do? I would call the spiritual police, obviously. Likely feed it too. Oh my gosh, Cassie. Okay, so anyways, aside from that, Spirit actually suggests for you guys who chose number 5 to meditate. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. So I think it calls for a lot of reflecting, a lot of weighing out the options. I can actually, like, in my mind's eye, I see temperance right now, the temperance card, coming into balance. So I feel like you guys need to have more time to reflect on where you stand with this. So I'm gonna go and shuffle some cards and see what sort of insight Spirit has for us going forward with this conflicted energy. I hear in my mind's eye, lighten up. Lighten up. I think maybe some of you guys are too hard on yourselves and you're like making mountains out of molehills. Maybe the situation is not as tough as it has to be. Yeah, so you got the 7 of Pentacles and the World card. Okay, so I'll read in a minute, okay? I'm going to channel this and then I want to read what you have to say and see if it resonated or not. So I don't want to be biased by reading your comment first. Okay, so I feel immediately Spirit saying you have more than what it takes to carry on forward with your task or the choices you're about to make. And the choices you make, you cannot possibly go wrong. Like, it's not going to go nearly as wrong, and it's not going to turn out as devastating as you think it would be. Because why? You have all the knowledge and wisdom. See, the 7 of Pentacles is a girl picking apples and she's collected into her basket, right? So to me, it's like a reflection of like accumulated knowledge from over the years of growing up and living and being exposed to the world. And to some of you, I even hear the word street smarts. And it's funny how I say street smarts because there's the girl and the same girl. I feel it's the same girl. See, her hands raised up to pick apples, right? But and then the World card, her hands raised up too. It's like she's picking apples of the earth, like energetic apples. That sounds really weird, but you know what I mean? Like it's symbolic, but she's harvesting. I've never seen these cards this way before, so it's really cool that I'm seeing it for the first time in this way. And I've been using these cards for years. So the girl with the apple is like, it's like to my picking. I know how to pick them. I know which ones are good for me. I know which ones are not good for me. I know which ones could be, used right now and turned into apple pie and jam and all this stuff. And like, you worked hard to plant this tree. You worked hard to where you are now, right? And then with the World card, I feel like it's the same girl. She's like the world is in her hands. Like, the world is too big to fit in her hands, so she's just holding the air. That's also cheesy. But what I'm trying to say is, like, the world is her oyster. And everything you do and every choice you make is always going to be beneficial to you to some degree. Like, you may not see it. You may think, oh shoot, I messed up. I made this choice and now it led me down this path. But this path and this choice you've done, you've learned something, or perhaps you've learned many things that's very important, and you've grown so much from it. And you've taken it so far. You got so much out of it. Like, I literally hear, like, you squeeze the juices out of it. Like, you planted apples and you took everything you like, so you're so resourceful. Whoever is for pile number 5, you're so resourceful with everything you know. And you never leave any knowledge you have, like, untapped. You're always utilizing everything you know to your benefit and for others' benefits as well. You're a thinker. So let go of control. I feel like, and meditate. So I feel like for spirit is to tell you to have some faith and to trust in them to guide you, and to trust in yourself and know that you are more than prepared and wise to go forward in your journey. And any choices you do make that may turn out to be potentially wrong in your eyes, you have the initiative and the strength to pull through, to correct the changes, and or from the place you are, make the most of it and pivot moving forward. And if you have a hard time doing that, then spirit resorts you going back to meditation. Not only does it help you clear your mind and to find the answer that's truly lying within your heart, but the meditation is also to help you be able to connect to your spirit guides, for them to communicate and to help lead you into the direction that you're hoping to seek, the solution that you're looking for to make on your next step of your journey. Okay. She's trying to get lit. I look at her, she's like, okay, well, I choose 5. I'm moving abroad with my boyfriend and I feel bad. Warrior, I'm trying to read comments here right now. Do you want to come out? Is that what you want? You want to come out? Okay, let me read this and I'll take her out. Well, I choose 5. I'm moving abroad with my boyfriend and I feel bad because my family is sad. But if I don't move, my boyfriend would be. I think that's the moral thing you said. Zoda-chan, have you ever read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? Oh, those are nice looking cards. I love that card. Yeah, I was connecting the red from both. Ooh, true. I'm resonating so much. Cry face. Aw. Haha, says Cassie. LOL. Aha, says Zoda-chan. Warrior wants to come out and play. Nope. Wait. Okay. You have not, Zoda-chan. You need to read that book. Because I had a similar dilemma as you several years ago. And after reading this book, I felt like it answered something within my soul. Have any of you guys in the chat ever read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? I'm going to type it out to you, okay, Zoda-chan? And I'm sure you can find the audiobook online on YouTube, or you can like download it. But when are you gonna move abroad? If I meditated every time I've been told to meditate, wait, if I had meditated every time I've been told to meditate these past 2 weeks, you must be really stressed out, Kim. Happy Halloween, by the way, Kim. I'm bordering illiterate. I have, ooh, cooler, you know then. It's one of my favorite books. Okay, thank you. Oh, audiobook, yes. Parts of it. And very long ago. Okay, let me type in the title for you. Punching my mic. Alright, I'm gonna move the tripod back. OMG, guys. Okay, I'm back. I like Cassie. I like reading. I like reading audiobooks. Duh. I like listening to audiobooks because I can like I can play video games or sew or draw. I pretty much can do anything and everything else while still listening, and I love that. Let's see. Next year, I'm doing the legal paperwork and I'm panicking, lol. Okay, cool. So you got some time, Zoda-chan. So you can like sit with this reading that we've just done, and you can also take the time to read or listen to the book The Alchemist. And I hope it really provides you some clarity and inspiration and finding a deeper resolve to what it is you need to do. Streamer Aboose. Mike Aboose. I love how you guys spell it as Aboose. Oh, she touched us. Oh my god. Right. I get too distracted to read, but I love books. Yeah. I have a lot of books that are like half and half. Like half read, half not really read. But I need to like finish it. There's a lot of books I read though that's like requires for me to digest the information I've learned, if that makes sense. Okay, that's better. My hat was out of the view. Not defeat the purpose of me wearing a witch hat, right? So I would read things for like a few chapters at a time, and then I wouldn't touch it for weeks on end because I would have to like, well, I feel like I want to start integrating it or trying to figure out how I would integrate the new information I just pertained from reading. So like my whole life changes. So it's been really good, but it's like bite size, you know, as opposed to like speed reading the whole thing and then like just being overwhelmed by it, at least for me anyways. So yeah, what do you guys think of the reading? How was the pick a card for you guys? I would love to hear feedback. Yeah, there was a book I reread like 5 times before I gave up because I never got to finish it. What book is that? Do you guys prefer a specific audiobook app? I don't use apps when I listen to audiobooks though. The audiobook app that I do know of is like free, and it's like a lot of really old books I listen to. I don't really listen to that anymore. Excuse me for yawning. Oh, thank you so much, Fish and Stir, for the new sub. Ooh, welcome. You now become a magical baby girl, and you have a beautiful magical badge. I believe you'll get a badge. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. I really resonated with it. Thank you. You're welcome, Zoda-chan. I'm really glad it resonated with you. Some old vampire book. I think it's called The Last Vampire. Oh, Lestat or something, right? It's like a classic vampire book. I think I have one in my shelf somewhere and I didn't finish either. Or site/service made me yawn. Sorry. Fish and Stir got a burger emoji. I think, yeah, you did. Look, you got a burger. I fall asleep too fast when I read. Oh, Anne Rice. Yes, Anne Rice. No different writer, but love those and never finished them. Oh. Did the reading resonate for you guys? For Kazi or Fish and Stir or Kim or Cooler or Chill Beats? Zoda-chan so cute. It resonates so much, Ubu. Crying face. I fall asleep while reading a manga. I fall asleep listening to YouTube videos. Like when a person speaks very monotonously, like I purposely look for people who have very soft and monotonous voices. Like their tone never really fluctuates too much. It's just kind of like this, and the way they talk is so smooth, so and like I pass out so fast. Oh my goodness. Of course, I'd probably be the worst listener in the world if they were my friend, but they are so soothing. Like their voices are amazing to help me sleep. Let's see. Yeah, I got Sasses by one of the cards, so it fits. I picked number 5 and I missed parts of it, but in the end it definitely resonated. Oh wow, cool. Oh, Kim, you can definitely go back to the VOD to watch number 5. Also, for those of you who chose number 5, I remember in the very beginning when I chose pile number 1, I almost accidentally chose pile number 5. So I felt like maybe pile number 1 may resonate with pile number 5. I don't remember what pile number 1 was about. Do you guys remember what pile number 1 was about? When I channel, I never remember what I channel. The 5th one, not so much. The 4th one, partially, like 50-50. Ooh, okay. I don't know why my phone's not charging even though I plugged it in. Is it being silly with me? Maybe just need to plug it in again. Okay, yeah, I did. I just need to replug it. That happened once because I was tired. The Last Vampire is a 6-book series. The book I remember is The Last Vampire 6, written by Christopher Pike. Oh, that's a lot of books. But I mean, if you love vampires, then it's like the thing to read, right? Oh my god, I had a thing for like 4 vampires, like Vampire Slayer, Buffy, vampire everything. I was like a vampire girl. I wasn't so much a werewolf person though. Underworld. What's the other one? The other movies. All vampire movies I love. Blade Runner? No, that's not a vampire movie. That's a sci-fi movie. Okay. I forgot to. I read cards for a coworker today, and it blew both our minds. Ooh, how did it blow your minds? What happened? Do you mind sharing, Kim? Fish and says, when your power went out, I started to check out your most recent videos. You said you were gonna read for the first week of November, so I'll probably. Sorry about that. Let me read again. Most recent video. You said you were gonna read for the first week of November, so I'll probably listen to that later. Where did you watch that? In Twitch or on my VODs? Fish and Stir? Ghost. Look at that emote. It's a crying chin man. What? Bonsai? Hello, Bonsai. Do you watch ASMR videos? I used to. I don't watch it nearly as much anymore. BRB checking what my Japanese sent me in a message. Oh my god. I think the big bad wolf is blowing again, guys. I only read the last one. Oh my god, it's so laggy, guys. Okay. Yes, Christopher Pike is awesome too. Twitch, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't remember what I said in the last video, but yes, definitely check it out, and I hope it is of value to you. I was a vamp girl too, but as I got older, I loved the wolves more because the writing was done better than Dumb Animal with Alpha Complex. Oh, you felt like writing for werewolves evolved better? You could probably add the ASMR tag to your videos because this kind of thing triggers my ASMR. Oh, you feel like this is ASMR-ish? Like it gives you tingles? But I feel like ASMR only counts if I'm like whispering though. And I'm not exactly whispering. Sometimes I scream. One thing that happened was the death card was in his spread. And as I described the meaning, I was shuffling a different deck. And that death card flew out on the top of the one already on the table. Oh, double confirmation. I pictured you guys. Whoa, whoa. OMG, yeah. Wow, what is with writing today? To daddy. And that emote. Now you don't have to whisper. Talking about the cards while reading your tone is pleasant. Oh, thank you, Fish and Stir. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. I never thought to put myself under ASMR. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Except for when my chair beats you guys up. I'm sorry. Let me move myself to the side. Where's the pencil? I'm sorry, Cassie. I need to find... My hat keeps falling off my face, guys, and I can't find my pen. There. I'm like lost right now. What am I doing with my life? Where am I? That's not a good tingle. Feels bad. No longer ASMR. Sorry, guys. It's a popular trope, but there's more to it that whistlers come from someone who doesn't care for it. Wait, I'm confused. It's a popular trope, but there's more to it. To it that whistlers coming from someone who doesn't care for it. Could you explain what that means? Welcome back, Chill Beats. I am having. Oh, found it. I was gonna say I'm having a hard time looking for a pen. All right, so ASMR category. All right. I think I do enjoy this setup just as well. I feel like when I watch other like streamers, I guess I don't really watch a lot of streamers, but like sometimes I see other streamers like set their camera up like where they're hanging out and they're sitting on a chair and like they're chatting to the camera, and it's like it's not just the face, it's like full body. I was like, I don't realize it, but in my head, in my mind's eye, I'm like, oh, I actually feel like I'm spending time with them. Like, I actually feel like I'm hanging out in their room. And then I thought, oh, maybe for Halloween, I can do that with you guys. This thing keeps falling off my head. I was thinking, oh, like, maybe like, can set up the camera in a way where it'll be like we're literally hanging out in my room, except this part of my room. She sent me a cute succubus cosplay, and I'm like, wait, who? What? Nani? That's an interesting observation. I agree. Right? Like when you hang out with friends in real life, you're sitting in their room, right? And you're like, you see them sitting on the sofa, and then you see the surrounding of the room, and you're like, cool, right? It's like a normal thing. But then when you stream, the camera's like, hi guys, and it's like up like this. At least for me it is. So I thought, you know, if I change up the perspective, it will create a new experience for y'all. I'm blushing right now. You're blushing right now. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Chill Beats, but perhaps somebody sent you something and you liked what you saw. Alright. Okay. Oh my gosh, my phone's at 3%, guys, and it's charging. That was like, I'm living on the edge, guys. I'm being edgy. I feel super chill in your streaming. I feel oh, thank you, Soda Chan. I think that's a good thing, right? The cuteness was overwhelming. I'm glad you were overwhelmed with cuteness, Chill Beats. The pumpkin shy keeps wanting to look at me, not look at you guys. Oh, the rainbow. All right. I think we can wrap it up and call it a night. I will be back again on Tuesday. I hope you guys all had a wonderful time with me tonight, just as much as I enjoyed my time with you guys. And that if you guys didn't have the chance to celebrate your Halloween, I'm glad, or I hope that you guys enjoyed spending your Halloween with me as much as I've enjoyed spending with you guys. I hope you guys liked my my attempt at dressing up for you guys for Halloween. What do you think? What do you think? Cool. Nice to find your channel. Thank you, Fish and Stir. I'm glad you found my channel. And thank you so much for the sub as well. Oh, and for those of you guys who have not already joined, you guys should come join my Discord. Just gotta type in !Discord. And then if you like, also follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of my fashion endeavors and spiritual stuff and uplifting things on Instagram. You can find my Instagram at !Instagram. And then my Instagram, this is my like personal one, will link to on my bio, like on my profile aspect of my Instagram will show like my fashion design Instagram and my tarot reading focused Instagram. Yeah, thank you, Chill Beats. Yeah, so for my Discord, I've started some text channels for you guys where you guys can share your crystal collections, your tarot card collections. And then there's a section where I post my tarot videos every time I upload a new reading for you guys. And there's other resources in there that I hope will provide you guys value as you continue hanging out in there. So let's see if there's anything I can do. Is there any shout outs I can do? Shout out! I'm singing. Shout out to Hot Tater for sending 100 bits. Shout out to Fish and Stir for the sub. And there's a handful of you guys who became followers. A shout out to Zoda-chan. I remember Zoda-chan was a follower today. And Fish and Stir as well. I'm sure there's a few more of you that I've missed, but welcome to the stream and welcome to BBQ Land, BBQ Grill Land. I hope you really enjoy it here. And those of you who are on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and come follow me on the adventure. I'm also talking on Twitch, by the way, for those of you who are curious as to who I've been talking to this whole time. I'm streaming on 2 different platforms. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I stream every Tuesday and Thursdays at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to midnight. And every Tuesday is a Tarot Tuesday where I do general readings and other forms of exploration with different divination tools for our viewers on stream, as well as anyone who may come across to stumble on the VOD afterwards on Twitch and on YouTube. And on Thursdays, I like to do things that are quality time with you guys, like cooking or IRL things, or maybe talking about hauls, or sometimes I have like music days where like I still have like a full box of vinyl records that I went with my friend Ja to go, like we went to a vinyl record store because I suggested to go to one with her, and so I would buy some new vinyl records and come back here and hang out and listen to them, right? But when we went to the record store, there was like 5 boxes of vinyl records at the front of the store that were free, and you could like grab as many as you wanted. And we went through all the boxes and we ended up building a whole box of vinyl records to bring back. So I still have a lot of vinyl records I have not explored yet, and I would like to explore them with you guys and listen to them and hang out. But yeah, and of course tarot reading is always accessible for both streams, and if I happen to feel like doing a general reading on Thursdays, I will do that as well. Do you ever get pull a card for a viewer or just the group readings? I've never done a pull a card for a viewer unless they're like donating. I had like a system set up where like if people hung out with me and then they got like X amount of Berber points, I call them Berber points, they would be able to trade in the points for a reading with me. But it wasn't really like, I don't know, it wasn't really well responded, so I took down that system. But at the same time, I also want to like reserve my energy, so I don't know, I have to figure out a way. I'm thinking like I do kind of want to bring the system back, because I feel like it's hard for someone to want to pay you for a reading when they don't know whether or not they would be happy with the way you read. You know what I mean? Like usually when before you make a purchase of anything, you obviously like I as a person tend to like to watch like reviews of things to see other people's perspective and takes and like experiences on like, you know, whatever the product is or service is. So I feel like overall in the long run it would benefit me to do that as well, because I am planning and have intentions of moving my tarot reading abilities into something that's like a full-time. See, look, Chill Beats put the points, he has that many points, right? So perhaps I can set up the system again in a way that where it doesn't burn me out, and also allow for the viewers who spend time with me and support me here to get a reading, and for other viewers to also have a taste as well as to how I read, and then it can further encourage for people who want to get very personalized readings from me to take that leap, you know. I just found a graphic novel version of the what? Kim Dracula, could you please share that on Discord? I would love to see that. You can share that in the, I think it's like in the in the writings and books and writings text channel, I think. Yeah, so you have 320 magical Berber points. Do you have a link? Soda-chan. Yeah, to the Discord. Yeah, so Soda-chan, if you already have joined the Discord, then Kim has posted it in there for you guys, okay? Everyone who's interested in the graphic novel version of The Alchemist can see it in the Discord, okay? Thank you, Chill Beats. I don't know how to do this. Chill Beats is like the ultimate mod. He knows all these hacks and shoutouts that I don't even know. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna tend to my growling tummy. I hope you guys enjoyed my little costume of me being a little witch here. I love you all, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, and even the newcomers. I appreciate you guys. I enjoy all you guys' vibes. It's really fun being here. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful evening, afternoon, and daytime wherever you are, as well as tomorrow. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys all Tuesday, okay, for Tarot Tuesdays. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the stream now, okay? I'm gonna go off stream. Thank you, Soda-chan. Take care, guys. Bye. Happy Halloween, even though it's not Halloween anymore. Bye.